I think we have a lot of depth in several positions. You know, we have a nice recruiting class come in. Caitlin Smith came in from Quigley Catholic at the point guard position. Amanda Larkin came in. However, she is out for the season due to injury, a knee injury. Devin Larkin came in from Westmoreland Community College, 6'2" center. You know, that gives us some nice size at the center position to go along with some of our younger players. Bailey Buleka, who's now a sophomore, and Shania Rivers. So they got a year under their belt and got some pretty good quality playing time last year as freshmen. And, you know, you return your core group of, you know, Alexis Zanakis, Carly Force, Selena DePietro, who's finally healthy this year, which is a great sign for us. And Leah Hurst, who's finally healthy as well. So, you know, with, you know, some other players, Carly Corcoran, you know, another shooter, most likely going to come off the bench. Angelina Starr transferred in, very good shooter, good player. Had a very nice high school career, transferred in from Belmont Abbey. So, you know, I think we have a really good core group of players with depth at, you know, pretty much at each position. For us to be good, all right, I mean, I'm going to be totally honest with you. If we want to go to a national tournament and compete for a national title, we're going to have to get one of the automatic bids somehow in our conference. We're not going to get an at-large bid. I think we could be 28-1, 30-0, and if we don't lock up that one of the at-large or automatic bids, we're not going. So we need, instead of saying, okay, let's go out there and let's try to throw up 25, 26 wins and play a certain way, we need to be better in all facets of the game. Well, I think it's really turning into a tremendous women's basketball conference. The addition of all these teams, you know, they have great players, they have great coaches. All these coaches are good people too. I mean, they're, you know, when you get to know them all, you know, everybody has a good grasp on what they're doing, and it's really, you know, it's made our conference exciting. I think for us to get recognized nationally, the KIAC is going to need to go out there and win a couple tournament games to really show its worth. And I think we're really knocking on the door. And like I said, I think we have a tremendous conference with tremendous coaches and tremendous players, and it only seems to be getting better. This is the first time since I've been here that I have not mentioned anything to my team about our goal is to make a national tournament, because I'm trying to go to do a different avenue, maybe a different mindset. And you know, when you look at the totals and you're, you know, if you're 25-5 and you're, you know, whatever we were the year before, 29-4, and we were fortunate enough to make it to the national tournament. I think we were still a 7 seed. So, you know, my thought process is now, you know, listen, it doesn't matter, like I mentioned already, I think what our overall record's going to be. What matters is what we do in conference play. Hopefully try to get that #1 overall seed. If not, you know, try to win that conference tournament, and use the rest of the out-of-conference games just to try to make yourself an overall better team.
And for the past 4 years, this is the lowest I think we've been, actually. And I take that as a plus, because for the 4 years that I've been here, it was always like, oh, we're #1, we can walk over teams, it was all in our head. But now we got a wake-up call that, hey, like, we're #3, so we're the underdogs, which I love being the underdogs because it will give us time to execute and shine and prove people wrong.
Well, this year we definitely have the same goals to be successful and win and get to nationals, but I think we're trying to focus more like one game at a time. We don't want to think too far ahead, because I think last year we got a little bit ahead of ourselves and thought that we kind of like already were going to get there because of our talent and we could just rely on that, but we have to rely on other things as well. So I think we definitely learned a lesson with that and to take it one game at a time.
We have a lot of great shooters. We didn't execute on Saturday, but I would say we have a solid 6 3-point shooting game. So whenever we're on, we're going to be on fire and light up our 3-point shooting for sure.
Yeah, I think this year it's interesting because we don't have any real superstars. Everyone's very good and we're good at working together, so that makes almost for a stronger team. We all need to step up and work together more instead of relying on somebody to just run like a play at the end of the game to hopefully get 2 points. All of us need to step up defensively, offensively, and basically every aspect.
If we D up, which is what we need to start doing more too as well, and we can get easy shots because our coach just kind of changed our game plan after seeing last game into a fast game because we can do that. We can run up the court and all we just need to work on is finishing. So
we definitely all get along more on and off the court, and which will eventually make for a better chemistry towards the end, which I think that's what we're building up towards instead of it being a little bit uncomfortable. Not uncomfortable, but we just had a different mix of people last year, and I think this year everybody kind of meshes a little bit better.